It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show, presented by Kia.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. Nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And tonight, we're looking at a rough and tumble matchup. I can't remember the last time I said rough and tumble.
I don't remember ever
hearing it.
It's a lot of fun.
Say it, Kenny.
Rough and tumble.
How about it, Shaq?
Rough and tumble.
That's fun to say. 2 of the game's elite front courts in this one. Shaq, what's going to take for one of these teams to gain an edge?
Well, when you got big on big, Ernie, it's about establishing dominance early. You got to get into that aggressive mindset because it's going to get physical. Throw bows.
Well, when great players battle, there are going to be some confidence running around the building.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the confidence running around the building.
Almost time to tip it off. Let's send it out to Kevin and Harlan and Rough and Tumble.
The state capital of Utah dramatically lit up on a beautiful night in Salt Lake City. It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter David Aldridge. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Suns in Phoenix. Guys, kind of a battle there. They pulled out a 4-point win though.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
NBA players take real pride in silencing an opposing crowd, and they had to do it, and they were up to the challenge.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, LeBron James, of course, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but he remains one of the most team-first superstars you'll find. He said a lot of people misconstrue what it takes to win, just scoring or going out and trying to will it yourself. It's a team game, and you have to rely on your teammates as well. And he remains, with his vision and passing, among the best at spreading the wealth. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And both these teams with stout front courts, very physically minded. Doris, for the little guys, maybe better to stay on the wing and let the bigs battle it out.
Yeah, my job is not to mix it up physically with the big lumber on the interior. Yes. I mean, we'll let those big men do their work on the inside. I'm going to stay out here.
No wonder you guys are always called the smart players on the league, right? Huh?
We're the cerebral ones.
Yes. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. DeAndre Liggins out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's James in at the small forward position. Now here's LeBron. Off the left rim and out. Hayward with the ball. Favors with the screen. Hood for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Which is exactly why they need to defend him tightly here early on. They can't let this guy get rolling.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 28-point game against Phoenix.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
Hill kicks to Favors. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
I tell you what, Derek Favors has arrived. I mean, the 3rd overall pick back in the 2010 draft. Never a doubt about the ability and the talent, but I think it took him a while to get comfortable playing at this level. And then the last 2 seasons, it feels like he's just kind of put it all together. It oftentimes takes young guys coming into this league a little bit of time to develop their niche and their identity, but once they do, boy, watch out.
And that one falls for Favors. And talking about the improvements made by Favors, he's really added something to his game, Greg, every single year.
A great point. I mean, he plays the pick and roll beautifully now, whether it's rolling to the basket on offense or using his mobility to deter the pick and roll at the other end. I mean, the versatility to man both front court spots is a huge plus when you're playing matchups. If he can just stay healthy, he has the potential to become a perennial all-star.
Now, here is Irving. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Phoenix.
You also have to credit his passing. He constantly found his teammates wide open, carving up the defense. Probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Hill has the open look. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Irving. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, that's what you want from Irving. He's a point guard who is always looking to distribute the rock.
Now here is Hill. Outside Favors. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the basket by Hill. Now James. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Hill. Gobert with the block. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Liggins the pass to Irving.
He hasn't gotten many to go this quarter, but he's still trying to find that consistency.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Irving. Love outside. Love with the screen on Hood. And on the way from Irving for three. Again, Irving missing.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
And Liggins kicks to LeBron. Puts it up from 12. Jump shot is good.
LeBron has become such an accomplished mid-range shooter. You've got to crowd him or he's going to drop that one in every time.
Hill dishes to Favors. Gobert the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward kicks to Gobert. And it's in there. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Irving passes to Love. Passes it to James. Back to Love. The tray. Gobert pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hayward dishes to Gobert. Back to Hayward. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And looking at the Jazz roster, they're a well-balanced group. You see scorers, Greg, playmakers, rebounders, shot blockers, plenty of quality depth.
And they've done a great job of drafting. Many of the main pieces of the puzzle seem to be in place. The next step for me is, will one of these young core players emerge as a superstar?
So it's the Jazz now, after the Cavaliers pick up 3. Outside Favors. He feeds it to Hayward. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. And Utah again with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. Puts it up from 15. That falls. Great assist by Love. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. LeBron passes to Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And Tristan Thompson, one of the premier offensive rebounders in the game. 2nd overall, in fact, in offensive rebounds last year.
Look, Kevin, this is a guy who makes his living around the rim. He runs rim to rim, terrific on the pick and roll. He's a smart cutter, does a good job lurking on the baseline for drop-offs or second chance points.
And that one misses.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
And the Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Shumpert's checked in. That one misses. Well, the NBA season, of course, as they say, it's really a marathon. I mean, here at the midway point, sometimes a team will start to look a little run down, a little more fatigued, while others, Doris, at this point, begin just to kind of hit their stride.
You know, I think it can go organization to organization. You have to remember each of these NBA franchises has building commitments outside of their franchise. And so you look at a team like the San Antonio Spurs. Every year they take that vaunted rodeo trip, and by and large they use it as a way for them to come together. They're on the road for a long time, and they use it as a means to become cohesive, and that means being on the road for a while. So there can be some bumps in the road. Sometimes just the way the NBA scheduling works out, one team might be front-loaded with home games, and so you get off to a great start. There are certainly points of the year where there's a real rhythm to the NBA. As you get to this midway point, everybody's looking forward to that all-star break. It gives everybody a chance to exhale and sort of reset.
And for the Cavs, they've got some roster versatility in their front court. Do you like them with the traditional 7-footer on the inside, or do you think they're better off going smaller?
Well, I think, Kevin, most of their talent is at that power forward position, and they've got fours with size and strength. They give up a bit of shot blocking with those lineups, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives.
Jazz leading by 5. Left side Favors. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Favors. The Cavaliers trail by 8. It's a pick by Love. The drive by James can't connect from 14 feet out. Utah's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And a slam dunk by Favors.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, they seized total control of the pace practically from the opening tip, and they haven't relinquished it to this point.
Here's Love. Rebound, Utah. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
Every offensive system is designed to create good looks, but if guys are distracted or freelancing, high percentage opportunities are tough to come by.
Count it, good. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
James outside. To stop the run, and the rejection by Favors. Hill against Irving. Hood kicks to Favors. To the inside, Gobert, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 12.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And they're doing it by working the ball inside and getting those high-quality looks in the paint. That's been their recipe.
It's stolen by Gobert. Hill kicks to Gobert. Stolen by Thompson. Pulls up on the wing. A nice shot by Irving.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
And Favors kicks to Ingles. He dishes it to Hill. The feed to Hood. Favors with the screen. Here's Gobert. Knocked away. LeBron James on the wing. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
The dish to Hill. Gobert the screen. Another miss by Utah. The Cavaliers trail by 12. James outside. Dishes it to Love. The 11-footer. Yep, that one goes in there.
Guys, when you combine the size and the savvy that Love has, he has no problem finishing inside with defenders draped all over him.
Now here's Hood. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Oh, that's a great look at the basket. Sometimes you feel like the shot is good, and it just comes up that much short.
Irving kicks to LeBron. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. LeBron's got 6.
I'll tell you, when LeBron is working near the rim, his strength becomes readily apparent.
Favors dishes to Ingles. Gobert the screen. Ingles passes to Favors. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Want to survey in the NBA, Doris? Who would you say right now are the best at attacking the basket?
Well, I think obviously James Harden is a guy who comes immediately to mind. Somebody who can average 10 free throws a game over the course of a long NBA season. His ability to bait the defender into drawing that kind of contact. You wouldn't say that guy's electrifying in terms of his athleticism and dunking, but in terms of being that offensive player. And to me, the best offensive players are the ones who can get to the free throw line. Because on a night you don't have it going, guess what? Get myself to the free throw line.
Start to manufacture some things. Sometimes, though, they get that bad label of being selfish because they take it in what seem incredible odds as they take it in the lane with all kinds of defense in their way.
Yeah, and I don't like the term selfish, and you're right. That's what the narrative is out there, Kevin. But the reality is in the NBA, as you know, sometimes you need a guy who can string together 3 solid minutes of scoring, and that's what makes it fun for us. You know, James Harden, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, those guys who can really get rolling offensively. So fun.
And they like contact. Guys like that are fearless, and sometimes that does not become a big part of an analysis of what they do, but they've got to go in there with guts.
Guts?
Huh?
I want you to think about this. How would you like to have been the size of Allen Iverson?
Right, what a great example,
and drive in there.
Fearless, right?
So tough.
Fearless and tough to guard. Here is Favors, following the score by Cleveland. Favors with the screen. 6 to shoot, and stolen by James. Pass to Shumpert. The 10-footer. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
And Favors kicks to Exum. Back to Favors. Feeds to Mack. Favors with a screen on Korver. Clock at 6. Exum's shot is off. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. The pass to Fry. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Ingles kicks to Mack. Back to Ingles. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Shumpert. Shoots a 3. Favors with the rebound. Jazz leading by 6. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you've got no objections to what's going on. Everyone's a fan of offense.
Irving for 3. And no good trying to get that one. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They lead by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
Yeah, I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
You know, everything runs better when you're being unselfish. The reason they're piling up assists is because they're willing to pass until they find a good shot.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Johnson is out there with Lyles. And it's Hayward. Then it's Exum. And it's Mack in at the 2-guard. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
LeBron James has stepped up over the years, both on and off the court. Of course, he plays with that reckless abandon, but off the floor, he's been very involved and vocal about social issues. And more dramatically, he entrusted his marketing empire to his childhood friends. LeBron recalls people called it the worst decision ever. All this to 3 guys who didn't finish college. We got dirt thrown on all of us, but I always believed in them. Kevin, you can't say it hasn't worked out.
He's broken the mold, D.A. Thank you.
And the veteran Fry just continues to build upon his fine career. A big man with a sweet touch from the distance.
The Jazz making a switch here. Diaz checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Kevin Love's checked in for James. Well, Doris, always on the hot list of topics as teams each year try to increase their odds at winning a championship. What do you feel are the key ingredients for a championship caliber team?
Talent, first and foremost.
Sure.
I mean, you think about some of the great stars who've won multiple championships. Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. One is talent. That's the first part. Coaching. I think coaching in the NBA is underrated. And then increasingly depth because, of course, over the years, the season has gotten longer. The playoffs have gotten longer. It takes more players to win in the NBA than it probably used to.
Is the feel in the locker room overrated? Is the cohesion, the culture, is that important on that list?
You know, it's a terrific question. I do think you can win without chemistry. I certainly think for us, you can feel it when a team is connected and when they enjoy playing with one another.
Like Golden State.
No question about it.
Jazz leading by 4. Mack the pass to Lyles. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And here's Korver. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Well, wide open look for Love. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And they continue to control the glass.
Diaw dishes to Mack. The Jazz working the ball around now. Hayward on the wing, defended by Jefferson. It's stolen by Jefferson. In the corner, Irving with it. Fires the three. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Yes, his handles are mesmerizing, but don't forget, Kyrie is dangerous from 3 as well.
Now here's Hayward. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. There's the pick. Launches a 3. Mack, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Irving. Outside Korver. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shelvin Mack. That's his first foul. Hill, he's checked in for the Jazz. It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Jefferson. And finished off by Jefferson.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Now, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
Love outside. There's a screen, and the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Liggins is checked in. Korver passes to Jefferson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And you think of the great outside shooting of the Cavs. Doors, how much of that is the brilliance of LeBron James creating those shots for his teammates?
Look, you hit the nail on the head, Kevin. LeBron is not only one of the most devastating slashers and finishers, but his passing might be his greatest strength. Pinpoint bullet passes that zip into shooters' hands before the defense can react. And you look at his shooting percentage on his passes, sky high.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Exum's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Fry dishes to Love. Korver kicks to Liggins. Passes to Love. Baseline try. Liggins, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the basket by Diaw.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Korver. It's a pick by Love. Outside Korver. Pass to Love. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I think greatness requires sacrifice, and Kevin Love has fit beautifully as a secondary scorer here. He spaces the floor with that shooting ability, willing to hit the offensive glass, and he's become a player who can score efficiently without dominating the ball.
And he makes the first. At the same time, the Love creates breathing room for others with his shooting. Doris, it's clear he doesn't want to be reduced to just being a floor spacer.
Well, and I don't think, Kevin, that's the best role for him either. He's a player who can work from the elbow and on the post. He makes plays for himself and those around him. They've got to run the ball through him at times to get him touches and allow him to make plays.
Well, Doris, of course, we all know you've had a chance to meet and interview so many coaches and players throughout the NBA. What are some of the best things about them?
Yeah, I think maybe the most surprising thing about interviewing NBA players in particular is they are very much like you and I. There are periods of great confidence, but if they start to struggle, just like you and I, their confidence can come and go, and they need positive reinforcement. I think the thing I've learned is most often NBA players, aside from the great and sort of distinguishing skill, they are people first and foremost.
And so it's Cleveland with it after Gordon Hayward's miss, and Liggins kicks to Jefferson. He feeds it to Liggins. Outside Korver. He dishes it to Love. This one for three. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Diaw with it. He averages about 5 points a game. A shot by Hayward, wide open. And it's Hayward again missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside Jefferson. Hill against Korver. Second chance shot. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Hayward. Putting up about 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
And the first one drops. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon Hayward. A switch here also for Cleveland. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Jefferson. Both free throws good from Korver.
You know, such a polished free throw shooter. He just makes the most of all of those chances when he gets them.
Gobert the screen. Hill kicks to Hood. Gobert with a screen for Hood. Fires the three. And no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these 2 teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
He kicks it to Diaw. Diaw with the screen on Shumpert. Hood for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hood's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Boris Diaw.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 7th in free throw percentage, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
Here is Korver. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Thompson passes to Shumpert. Korver kicks to Shumpert. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Jazz, number 1.
You know, allowing the fewest points per game in the entire league. Their defense has been dominant. Tremendous scheming by the coaches. The players are skilled. They're motivated. This is a very tough bunch to score on.
Jazz leading by 4. Outside Hill. The feed to Johnson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That was a tremendous shot off balance, and the defense just draped all over him.
The dish now to Liggins. It's a pick by Love. Charity stripe shot. Liggins, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Hill against Korver, right wing. Here's Ingles. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dishes to Liggins. To the paint. He's looking for James and finds him. And they pick up 2. James has got 10 points.
Well, even the best defense can't stop LeBron James from draining shots in the paint like there. He is just so gifted that close to the rim.
Stolen by Thompson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Korver. The Jazz shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. On the wing Hill, guarded by Korver. Here's Hood. Soft touch off the glass. Hood's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, what a pass. That assist was right on target. That's why his teammates absolutely love playing with this guy.
Now here's James. He's got 10. There's the screen. Korver against Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Another miss by James. Jazz leading by 4. And Cavs coach Tyronn Lue very comfortable in his own skin. Doris not intimidated to coach his superstar talent.
Well, Kevin, as you know, the best coaches in this league hold everyone accountable. And remember, Ty Lue has known LeBron since LeBron James was in high school. And you have to love that he engages the big 3 in conversation, making sure all 3 are comfortable.
The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
First one falls for him. And Utah making a change here. Max checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Irving's checked in. Johnson hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Utah Jazz is one of the up-and-coming teams in the West, and it was a system-wide commitment to young players. The younger teams tend to struggle, but head coach Quinn Snyder said he's committed to letting his players learn through their mistakes. He said it may be painful at times, but that's how we get better. In a lot of things, the only way to learn is through experience. Guys,
they're catching on quickly, thanks, D.A.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Shumpert dishes to James. Thompson, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Now, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
Pass to Johnson. And the layup is good.
You know, very effective possession. You won't miss too many shots from that close range.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gobert with the block. But he gets it back. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, we know Kyrie can score from anywhere on the floor, including the mid-range.
Gobert the screen. Hood kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Ingles. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving. That's 12 points for LeBron.
You know, this guy's always steady. You appreciate how consistent he is offensively every trip down.
And Matt kicks to Johnson. Hood the pass to Gobert. Count that bucket. Gobert's got 14.
That simply is not good enough. That low post defense isn't getting the job done, not when the ball's in his hands.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Liggins on its way from Irving for 2. Rebounded by Hood. Feeds to Johnson. Back to Hood. Ball's knocked loose. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Jazz lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, how do you think the team performed defensively in that first half?
Well, they got to a good start, but then I thought we settled in and started playing a little bit more defense.
Got locked in as the game went on. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what an amazing performance the hometown fans are witnessing here tonight. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter was all about Rudy Gobert. He had 14 points, 2 blocked shots, and 6 rebounds. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, in large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
The streets and buildings of Salt Lake City lit up gorgeously as we welcome you back to the action here in Utah. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
His timing is great, and it gets tremendous lift. Guys are having a hard time shooting over him.
Jazz leading by 4. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. LeBron and Love, the 2 superstar forwards. Kyrie Irving is out there with DeAndre Liggins, and it's Thompson in at the center position. Hood gets the bucket. Now James and Rodney Hood. Talk about making a jump from year 1 to year 2. Greg, he improved in almost every facet of the game.
And Hood came into the league with a reputation as a dead-eye shooter, and that's been the case from both long and mid-range off the bounce. What has surprised some people, though, is his advanced ball handling and his ability to find open teammates. A relatively quick study there. Still a ton of upside to Hood's game.
And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
And here is Hill. Favors with the screen. Hood for three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. LeBron dishes to Irving. Back to LeBron. Irving kicks to James. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Johnson. Offensive rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Jazz have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. No good on that one. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. And he's good on the second. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hood with it. Guarded now by Irving. Hood, the pass to Hayward. Down low, Gobert. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
The Cavaliers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Jazz leading by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Gobert, the screen. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 5. Here's the screen. Favors sets the pick for Hill. Another miss by Utah.
If he were shooting even a little better, they would have a much bigger lead.
James dishes to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Hill. No good from Irving. Jazz have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Hill sets the screen for Favors. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Very quietly, Irving is one of the best free throw shooters in the NBA and has been over the years.
And Kyrie Irving, the MVP of Team USA back in the 2014 World Cup. You know, Doris, when the lights are brightest, he's usually at his best.
And that's what you hope for, Kevin, right? This is a guy who's won the three-point shootout. He's won an All-Star MVP and the Rising Stars MVP. Elite competition seems to bring out the best in him. And when he heats up, he can take over.
First free throw is good for the Jazz. Boris Diaz checked in for Rudy Gobert. Trey Lyles comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dante Exum in for Rodney Hood. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. And it's Jefferson in for DeAndre Liggins. And so Irving nails both of them. Here is Hill. He's got 5. And the pass to Lyles. Puts it up from 12. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, the defense did not make it easy for him, even though it was a solid attempt.
Outside Jefferson. LeBron sets the screen for Jefferson. For the lead. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jefferson's got 6.
You know, the step slow on the defensive end, and it cost them 3 points. Bad decision.
Outside Hill. Kicks it to Exum. Puts up a 3. But they get it back. Hill passes to Exum. Favors with the screen. It's back to Hill. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. LeBron left side. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
LeBron just shrugs off any and all contact when he has a good look at the rim like that.
Exum with it, picked up by Love. Exum kicks to Favors, and he makes that one. He's got 14.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Love outside. Good on the shot. Love's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
I tell you, that timing and that awareness Love has near the rim is something you simply can't teach.
Diaw, the screen. Favors passes to Lyles. He feeds it to Exum. To the inside. And Favors kicks to Lyles. Shot clock at 3. Here's Exum. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
Yeah, his shot's been out of sync, and it really has held them back tonight.
Irving from long range. Cleveland the rebound. To the middle. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
But Kyrie doing his thing out there, setting up his teammates. A point guard in every sense of the word.
Favors with the screen. Exum dishes to Favors. It's stolen by Jefferson. For 3, Fry. He's off on that one. And it's Utah the other way. Inside. Exum passes to Diaw. Count that one.
You know, that's just intelligent basketball. Put that pass exactly where it needed to go to set up the shot.
Irving with it. 13 points in the game. Passes it to James. It's a pick by Love. Off the screen. They get it back. James on the follow. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Hill kicks to Favors. Pass to Lyles. They get a hand on it. He dishes it to Exum. Favors with a screen on Love. And again it's Utah.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. It's Irving, top of the key. That's in there. Love with the assist. 15 points for Kyrie Irving. Utah's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Utah calls timeout. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for Boris Diaw, and Mack subbed in for George Hill. Then for the Cavaliers, Iman Shumpert has come in for Kevin Love. And it's Korver in for Kyrie Irving. And Mack kicks to Lyles. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 3 points on the basket from Shelvin Mack.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Now here's Korver. He's got 6. Screen by Jefferson. And the rejection by Favors. Down low. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Jefferson from down in the low post. It goes. Jefferson's got 8 points.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Now here's Mack. D right on him from 11 feet away. That one wide left.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
Boy, if you're going to challenge him in the lane, you better go strong.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, and Shumpert looking very comfortable knocking down shots from beyond the arc, just like he did there.
Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
James kicks to Jefferson. Back to James. 6 to shoot. Step back shot. Rebound, Utah. Lyles got 3 rebounds now in this one. Ingles kicks to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's the screen. The feed now to LeBron. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Exum dishes to Ingles, and Mack kicks to Favors. The Jazz working the ball around now. Ingles passes to Exum. Shoots off the screen, and nothing but air on that one.
That was a half-hearted pick, and he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him.
To the inside, Fry, and Fry slams it in.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Timeout.
Yeah, Channing Frye, guys, a guy acquired by Cleveland last season at the trade deadline. I think he's been crucial. The ability to space the court at either power forward or center, and on a very reasonable contract.
And Doris, you look at advanced statistics. Channing Frye, a better player than some might realize.
Well, I think, Kevin, rebounding is where he hurts you. Underrated defensively, and of course, close to 40% from three-point range. That provides spacing for all of their star talent.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. Johnson comes in for Trey Lyles. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Shelvin Mack. Rodney Hood subbed in for Dante Exum. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Ingles, guarded by Shumpert. Ingles kicks to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Hayward. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 3 on the bucket from Ingles.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yeah, I think you'd like to see a little more determination defensively to fight through that and contest a bit.
Now, here's Fry. 6 points for him. Outside Korver. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Gobert, the screen. Johnson, that's for 2. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Fry. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Channing Fry, a three-point specialist of 6'11". It's a shot he didn't really utilize in earnest until his 5th year in the league.
Now think about it, Kevin. It's like he flipped a switch. It's become the staple of his offensive game, and he's a trendsetter in that regard. Very tough to defend that pick and pop at the top of the key.
Andre Liggins, he's checked in for Jefferson. He hits the second from the line. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Outside Hood. He kicks it to Johnson. Johnson missing again. Well, Cleveland shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Here's Liggins. Outside Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. Clock at 6. Shumpert, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Three-pointer, Hayward. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Up top, Fry. He's guarded by Johnson. Fry dishes to Shumpert. 11 feet away. The shot, no good. Hayward with some nice D. Johnson kicks to Hayward. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Hayward's got 5. Liggins unable to get that one. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Jazz out in front, up by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Cavaliers trailing. A tall wing pair with Hood at the 2 and Hayward at the small forward. Rudy Gobert is out there with Johnson. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here is Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Liggins the pass to Thompson. And stolen by Hood. There's the dish to Hayward. Shumpert with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Love. And Shumpert kicks to Love. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
You know, he's been so accurate from the floor tonight, really helping them stay ahead.
Johnson outside. Hayward outside from past the arc, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. Cavaliers leading. Outside Irving. Dishes to Love. LeBron kicks to Love. He gets it in there.
Oh, guys, by the looks of it, Kevin Love has just about everything working right now.
Pass to Johnson. Shoots it up. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 8 points for Johnson.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Feeds to LeBron. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And the shot is good from Johnson. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Shumpert a screen on Hill. Irving with it. Now defended by Hayward. Irving kicks to LeBron. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
So it's the Jazz now. Inside. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
I thought he had it for a second. Barely bounced off his fingertips.
Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Here's Hood. Shumpert with some nice D. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Irving can't get it to go.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
Favors with the screen. Hood dishes to Hill. Six to shoot. Gobert the screen. Hill kicks to Hood. And the shot no good, a bit short.
They were right there on him, guys. When you take away space from a shooter, it can rattle and force a miss like they did there.
Irving passes to James. Irving with it. Now defended by Hayward. LeBron kicks to Love. It's good. Love's got 10 points in just the second half.
LeBron in complete command. Knows where everyone is at all times.
Favors with the screen. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hood dishes to Hayward. To tie it up. But they'll get another chance. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And the Stifle Tower, the French rejection, whichever name you want to give for Rudy Gobert, it probably speaks to his tremendous rim protection abilities, Greg.
Man, a few years back at the Combine, his wingspan measured at a record 7 feet 8.5 inches. Clearly one of the league's premier shot blockers. Very difficult to shoot a high percentage against him. And at the offensive end, he's become an excellent rebounder and finisher in traffic.
Now Hayward. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Favors against Love. To take the lead, and stolen by Love. LeBron kicks to Love, and stolen by Favors. Hayward outside. Inside, here's Gobert. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here is Hill. And the pass to Gobert. Kicks to Hayward. Lets it go from deep. Love grabs the board.
This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. And the team hasn't, but he has.
Gobert against Thompson. It's stolen by Hill. Left side, Hood takes the 13-footer. The offensive rebound. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. A free throw drops for Gobert. And Gobert drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. Outside Irving. Inside. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game. And here is Hill. Gobert the screen. Hayward passes to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Favors with the screen. Shot off the pick. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, despite his cold shooting, his team is still winning.
Outside jumper. To take the lead. Here's LeBron. It counts. And the foul. Hayward. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Joe Ingles is checked in for Gordon Hayward. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
And LeBron James achieving the highlight of his career, helping lead the Cavs to their first title in franchise history, and Cleveland's first title in over 50 years. Really hard to overstate what it meant to the city and his legacy.
Now here's Hood. And here's Hill for 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. LeBron outside. He feeds it to Thompson. Irving from long range. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Gobert the screen. D2 from Hill. Outside Favors. Hood dishes to Gobert. And that one drops for him. Gobert's got 24.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And there's been a lot of negativity, Greg, directed LeBron's way. Cavs fans who felt betrayed when he left, analysts who questioned his greatness. What does that 2016 title now do to them?
I think it changes a lot, especially for those in Cleveland. For the analysts who question LeBron's place in history, I think his 2 titles in Miami had already done a lot to cement his reputation. The 2016 title should remove that as an argument.
Outside jumper. Passes it to LeBron. The screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Steps back and fires. No good that time. Great tee that time from Hood. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Favors. Drilled from 11 feet out. He's got 20. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Outside Irving. A 15-footer. Utah with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hill kicks to Favors. Here's Ingles. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Cavaliers leading from the arc. And James gets it to go on the assist by Shumpert. 23 points for LeBron.
Well, should any of us be surprised? If they need a bucket, LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Hill passes to Favors. Pass to Hood. Back to Favors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A baseline J. Hill, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And that one's good. James.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
Hood dishes to Gobert. Outside Hill. Here's Favors. James with some nice D.
Incredible defense. Takes real courage to risk getting posterized and come up with a big stop.
Irving against Hill. Irving kicks to LeBron. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
You know, they've made every possession count and doing it for an extended period. This is nice.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Andre Liggins, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 8. He dishes it to Irving, to the paint. Here's Love, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
Love is usually lights out from the charity stripe. Just possesses a nice stroke from there.
Both free throws good from Love. .130 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Hill against Irving. The kick out to LeBron. And there's the feed to Liggins. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Jazz trail by 13. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter. Gobert the screen. And a wide open look for Hood. Tries again. Gobert can't hit.
And you know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Kevin Love. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Now here's Matt. Pass to Lyles. Shot off the pick. And no good.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
No, and it looked like he got a bit ahead of himself and just couldn't pull back.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. You guys pulled away in the second half. What were the differences?
No, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
You got it done when it counted. Thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K Postgame Show.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love. What an irrefutable force he was in the fourth quarter. The other side did everything it could to try and slow him down, but obviously to no avail.
On a night like this, you just have to marvel at the things that Kevin Love can do. Inside, outside, he was everywhere, and there was nothing they could do to stop him. You gotta love the huge contribution he gave them tonight.
Well, Ernie, reminds me of myself. He loves being the bad guy, and he was a great villain tonight. Just sticking it to those fans. Anytime they got on his case, he stepped up and hit a big shot after big shot. Fantastic performance in a very tough environment.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. The long line at the buffet, though.
Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.